G'day, William Bourke here and Councillor McEwan.
G'day.
From Sustainable Australia Party. We're here in Western Sydney, St Mary's, at the Custom Denning bus manufacturing site. We were able to get a quick little tour of the site today. Cam, what did we learn?
Yeah, so we learned that Custom Dennings has been manufacturing buses here in Western Sydney since 1955, which is a great long history for them. And we also learned that they're actually the only bus manufacturing company in Australia that builds buses from the chassis up.
Really interesting bit of information. How long does it take to build a bus from go to woe here?
Yeah, so it takes them 28 days to build a bus from go to woe, as you say. Yeah, so if you don't have manufacturing, you really don't have a proper economy for Western Sydney.
No, exactly. We saw all sorts of tradies and advanced engineering and other sort of roles going on there. What took your eye in there in terms of which part of the manufacturing process?
They build the frames, they put the batteries in themselves, all the small electronic components. It was really fascinating seeing the different teams working in the departments, the way that they've customised the painting so that they can do it panel by panel. Yeah, it's just really great. And they said that at the moment they employ about 150 people. We also heard from the guys here that they're also in negotiations with other countries to export these buses as well. So it's fantastic to see that. Obviously, I think it'd be great if we can be getting more buses here in Australia first, but if we can be exporting at the same time, that's even better. One of the other challenges that Custom Dennings was telling us is that they actually have the capacity to be building a lot more buses than they are at the moment, but they're actually restricted because of the existing infrastructure around charging technology. So it'd be great to see the New South Wales and federal governments invest more into the infrastructure to support electric vehicles. So why is EV so important for Sustainable Australia Party?
Yeah, well, Sustainable Australia Party supports the climate science, and we do believe that we need to transition away from using fossil fuels, but we need to do that in a sensible way, and this is one of the ways we can do that. E-buses, they're less polluting, particularly noise pollution, and also, much quieter and comfortable for a ride, and also, public transport's a big thing for Sustainable Australia Party as well. We want to take cars off the road, and we think that more e-buses on the road is a really important part of Australia's transport future as we move forward, and that'll help with the transition to a renewable economy. And interestingly, Cam, the federal and state governments have been talking a lot about renewable energy transition. They're talking about e-buses and EVs, and yet we've got our probably most important e-bus company here without the sort of support it needs from state and federal governments. So my understanding from our sneak peek that they let us have is they could employ a lot more people here in Western Sydney, and we're calling on the New South Wales government and all politicians across Australia to support Australian manufacturing. So we're running for the March 2027 New South Wales election, Cam. One of our key issues will be the economy.
That's right, yeah. We need to see a strong economy for Australia that isn't just housing and mining, and manufacturing is a big part of that.
Yeah.
Well, we've learned a lot today. It would be great to hear from everyone online what they think of local manufacturing here in Australia, in Western Sydney. And so, let us know your thoughts as well.